To the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and it is March the 24th, 2025. Wish you all had a wonderful weekend. Hope you had an excellent weekend. And my thoughts still go out to the people there in Ukraine. See some of the strife that they're living with is terrible, terrible. So a lot of love goes out to Ukraine and the Ukrainian people. And everything that's going on in the Gaza Strip. Craziness. Anyway, on a somber note, let's get right to the markets here. I hope you all had a decent weekend. You're all got a lot of love in the family. Take care of each other. Hug each other. Love each other. That's what it's all about out there. Not about all this violence. All right, let's look at some of the upside potential I got here. So I'm looking for a continuation to this upside here. I'm looking for 396 to all the way up to 419 today as a push. And downside, obviously the gap we have here. I do like these old highs first, getting tapped, the wick, half the wicks, and then the body here. So I'd like to see this gap stay open. If we do revisit it, I hope we do it more tomorrow, not today. I think today I'd like to see a nice little run high, come back, create a fair value gap here. Tomorrow, come back, give us a little a tap, or create the fair value gap, busy, and then Wednesday, come back, give it a little tap, and then continue going higher for the rest of the week and into next week and the week after, all the way up into May. So I'm hoping this is the swing, the seasonal swing for the day or for the year. I'm going to move this one to break even. I'll probably turn around and come back and give that a little kiss. But this kind of same kind of thing that I just said, I want it here in the daily. I want to see this kind of thing occurring right here on the 1 minute chart. I want to see it pop up, give a nice displacement candle like this, create a little busy here. Don't come back and fill the whole thing in. Leave this high intact and continue going higher. If not, if it takes that high, comes back, taps me out, I don't care. I'll wait for another setup after the fact. So we'll wait for some another setup. And I'm still looking for that upside here. And then we're looking for downside. We got below us here. With the hourly. We're looking for this 294 all the way up to 335 and then to that daily above us. And then we've got, let's look at ES. We're already through this daily here. We've been back and forth through it. We've gapped up above it now. You want to see this stay open, this gap, and let's keep pushing up higher. The next imbalance at 58.16. And we're going to start to run back up for these equal highs above us now. All the time we stay above this, I'm bullish. $42,439. If we get a retap, look for this old high here and the consequent encroachment of this gap. I want to see the rest of this, or this busy here. I want to see the rest of this stay open. Or just you keep climbing right out of here. We come back and tap 42,664 and then you start climbing higher. I'm all right with that too. Look at this next order block to the left of you here. See if you can get up on top of that and then look for 43,031 to 43,126. Natural gas coming down 2077. Boy, they're sure dropping that. I want to see this continue pushing higher now, this real estate. That's the line in the sand I want to see. Natural gas. Man, that's just the bottom of it right there. That's all I want to see. Is no deeper than that. I don't want to see it start closing below that. Taking out this low, then this order block becomes important for more further downside. Gold, we'll get to in a sec. HNC. That's it. I want to see that start to climb higher now. Wheat's hit the downside objective. If we go through that, again, we're heading back for that sell side liquidity mentioned last week. Looking for the sticks down here still. And soybeans. Still more downside on sugar. Coffee finally broke through our upside objective. Now I want to see it just come back and tap the top of this right here. Find some support of that. If not, right there. That would be the institutional order flow entry trail. If it just popped in below that, then I want to see this mean threshold as the last line in the sand. I wouldn't want to see it get down in here. If this is a graded response, I'd want to see this strong right out of here and not actually get down to here. First one would be here, second one would be here. And I wouldn't want to see it get down to that consequent encroachment, but it can. And get into the mean threshold of this candle here. And you definitely don't want to see 75% of that fill or a fill of that fair value gap there at all. Live cattle, I'd like to see a response off of this now. See if we can start running for those highs again. We take out this low in this order block here. We're going deeper into this range. Look for something back here. Cotton, that's it. I want to see it just tap this now. And now it's tapped it. I want to see it start to leave. Be a nice strong one. You can come down to the consequent encroachment of that, and then you want to see it get some lift here. And I want to see it drag all the way down and give it a full fill. I want to see a portion of this stay open before going higher in cotton. And I want to see her run up to, I'll put the lines in here for cotton if you're into cotton at all. That's the upside I'm looking for. Still in there, still in the sticks. You want to see these lows get taken out now and used as support to continue to push down into the discount box in here in a 5-minute. $69.01. Where could we be coming back to? $67.84. If you're inside a 5-minute here, that's your downside objective. 30, 40 some odd cents. Gold. Let me just clear the chart of all the gold stuff here. Don't much have much on gold. We're still inside this SIBI here, still working it, so we still got the upside here. And you want to see the structure break here and get below here. You want to see it get below here, find some support off this, start coming lower, run for these lows. Then if you're looking for somewhere in here. There's your line in the sand. If we start getting below here, then we use this for support to come lower. Bitcoin finally broke out of our level, ran back, give it a perfect kiss, ran through the premium array, ran through the highest candle, closed, came back inside it, went higher, small reverse. Watch the order block to the left of it. Then where are we at here? So Pato, we've actually closed above this now. You'd want to see this come back inside here, give this a tap, and then start marching higher. My buddy Gary was telling me about this the other day. It's a $28 value for this stock. Its book value is 28 bucks or something. And then what else we got? If we start to run back through this and then we start to peel down and slowly roll down, I'm looking for a run all the way back down into here. I'd like to get back in the stock around 15 bucks, or even if we get back down into here, that would be nice. Might have to wait for June retracement on that, but we'll see. All this is open here, lots of gap. So it'll be interesting to see where that ends up. And Walgreens. They're still in that, are we getting bought out? Class action suit type of stuff. I'd like to see it come back to Mosaic, come back to $27 or so. Above it, tap it. If it's really strong, it'll start leaving from here. And if this creates the next price leg where we can get back above 28.25, that could be the next price leg to 50 some odd dollars. Disney, we're inside this small range here. We've come back to a discount. We're stuck inside this range. Here to get back through this premium level to start looking higher. We're at $101 now, so it's almost a dollar jump. That'll put you up in here. So you're right up in that premium array already. You want to see it leave from there. Continue climbing higher. See if the revenues for their Disney movie that Snow White's just been released, so you expect to see some, if it's doing really well, I'd expect to see this level get taken and we'll start running back into this gap. This is nice. I want to see that continue to accelerate today in the banks. To the top of it or below it, tap it. I want to see that start to roll over now. This one here, I want to see the daily. Why is this looking so odd now? This seemed much more fluid the other day. It's not a contract, is it? So looking for downside on this. We're inside this. You want to see if this rolls over now, keeps coming lower. You guys get the point of this. I'll remove this, get that out of the way. US dollar, 143.998 is the high. I don't want to see it get above that. You don't want to see it close above 143.54 now. And then you got the, so this high and that high. I want to see it roll over. If it takes out this low on a close today, 143.24, I'll be looking for a run down to 141.9 or 142 big figure. Canadian dollar. Still no joy there. You've hit the premium array. If we bounce right inside this premium and discount array now, one of them's got to give way for that to go higher or lower. Still looking for Japanese yen to make its upside. Just going sideways right now. Silver. $29.82 is your downside. I wouldn't want to see it get lower than that. This is good. Forget that idea. Okay. And we're back. To the creeper. Who have we got in the house this morning? Who's the first through the door today? Yes. Morning, D. Donkey, good morning. The 8:30. I haven't put in the 8:30 yet. Um, ICT was using the 9:30 till 10 high and low as a fair value gap. Really? It's using the 9:30 till 10 as a fair value gap. That's interesting. Right. That's an interesting note. I'll look into that. Thank you for that, Dell. Not really as a fair value, but when it returned and stayed in the upper quadrant, that's a bullish sign, is all he was saying. Okay. Good morning, LB. Kamal, good morning. Ollie. Um, it's nice he's bringing some clarity to the open range for sure. Because there's that whole half an hour you kind of just sit back and watch the open range form, right? So to have some narrative and some thoughts around that and some clarity about direction would be nice to know. Right now we're just kind of banging around inside here. You want to see it break above this high here at 44. Just get above that. Let's see where we settle in here. It's going to be a pretty huge open range of regular trading hour gap. Now let's see if we can see a portion of this stay open. And we come back and just get an institutional order flow entry drill and leave a portion open, or start just running straight higher from here and don't even give you an opportunity to get back in that. Looking for that 296, 294 area there. Just leave from here is what I like to see. An interesting theory you got there, Dell. Research the snot out of that. Do a lot of back testing on it. Now let's see that get back above that candle and validate it, not get below it. Now you're back to this. Are we doing an institutional order flow entry drill again now? Get below this candle. So you're always looking, as soon as the high is taken, I'm looking right here. Good morning, Craig. Socks on. You're right. Carla, you're right. Oh, sorry. Or Lambo. Hope you enjoyed your little chat this weekend. Hope we helped you get a little bit more clarity. If that's was able to help you at all, it'd be good. 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 I just liked it. I gave you a ton of information on that video. So yeah. You liked it, Eddie? Good. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. I looked over and saw you were there for a while and then you were gone, so I didn't know if you managed to pick up the rest of it. It was like one of those classic Michaels. I kind of gave it some nuggets right at the end after like 2.5 hours. I dropped some other little nuggets in there that were beneficial. I think there's still more stuff I want to share with you guys. But poor Lambo, I felt bad. I was just riffing there, just going through a whole ton of ideas, and my mind was racing so fast. I'm starting conversations on a thought, and then another thought pops in my head, and I'm trying to carry on that conversation. It's like, poor guy, I'm not giving him anything that's organized here.
I'm sticking my head in again.
Okay, sorry. What's going on? Okay, sorry. All right, perfect. Good morning, Ali. Good morning, Ali. I miss it. Where can I find it? It's on the under the videos, um, membership videos under the Telegram channel there. You'll find it there. I don't know if you can download it from there, but you can certainly watch it there. I was so frustrated with my computer. Don't know why I can't get it to work. And you still can't get it to work, Abs? The volume, is it the volume you said is not working? I'll watch it one more time. Good morning, Paulette. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? I've missed you. I haven't seen Paulette come in for a while, so I hope you're doing well, Paulette. Hope everything's fine down there in is it Jamaica that you're at? Anyway, I hope you're doing well there. So premium discount, we're looking for that small range here now. See what kind of response we're getting here. Yeah, after turning it off a couple of times. Good morning, Rylan. Good morning, or Raylan. My computer doesn't like Skype. Yeah, it's this saved file should work though, because I think it saves it as like a MP4 or something like that, like a video file. So you should be able to, if you can't get on with Skype, you should still be able to get the, you should be able to play it on Telegram. That's what I'm saying. So we've got a little probe through here. I like that. Looking for a run on the liquidity below here and that 830. If you can get through 830 and come back and tap 830, look for a further run down, right? This might be the bear trap that you get caught in. So this is what we were talking about on the weekend, is the potential bear trap that you catch. And you think, oh, it's going lower now because we broke this spot here. Well, we didn't break this on a downside close. So if we get this on a downside close, come back and tap it, we're looking for a run on liquidity. So we're still inside this range. It's not till you break this market structure on the downside that you have a swing reversal. And now the bear traps, you're not in a bear trap anymore. You're in a higher likelihood of it continuing into a bearish run. This is a bear trap. See how it comes down? And you think, oh, it's traded below there, tapped it. Good, now we're going to go lower. Only to the discount box. You hit the discount box and you trade back out of it. If you get back above this level right here, now you're looking for a run above these highs again. So the next thing to look for is close, or sorry, the open, mean threshold, and then the high. And you still got that fair value gap there and all this drawn liquidity above you. I'm sure it's something simple. I got to change in my settings. Do you have to give audio Skype permission to video and audio? I think you have to give them permission to use that, yeah, to access it. So you go into your settings and under Skype or audio, give Skype permission to use your audio, video, microphone, all that kind of stuff. Tippy tappy. Come all the way back to the consequent encroachment, tap it right there and start leaving. I want to see it leave from here. We're on 19. There's 16, 17, 18 goes against 17, 19 usually goes against 18, 20, 21. So nothing in here that gives me a, other than 21. If 21 goes here, or if 2021 starts running through the lows, then I'm looking for these lows down here again. Do you do these educational videos on the weekends? May I please get involved? It's usually posted. If I do, they're usually on, I usually post it on the Telegram channel, and I'll put in the link that you can just jump in, and it's the Breakfast Club on Skype. It's the same link. So if you keep that on your Skype channel, every time the Breakfast Club's on and you see us in there, you're welcome to join. The focus was more for Lambo this weekend. He wanted to ask some questions, and I'm willing to do one-on-one sessions with people, but it's really not one-on-one. It's one on whoever turns up, but it is for that one person. If you've wanted to, and I've got some spare time to do it, then I will address whatever issues you have. I'm here to encourage any one of you guys to help in any way I can. So I'm willing to work on you on stuff with you, but I want to keep it open to everybody else, because I don't want anyone to feel like I'm just favoring one person, or I have time to work on one person at a time unlimitedly. So if I've got the time to do it and one person's asked, I will set up a time with them. We'll invite anybody else that wants to join, but the focus is on that one person and their questions, and because they're the one that asked me to do it, right? So anybody else gets to participate, they get to watch. My focus is on the person who's I've arranged it with. So that's how they work. And then we're going to start to save the videos now, because we had some really good videos in the past, or really good sessions in the past that we've never actually videotaped. So so we trade below this again now. I want to see if we tap this and start to drive through here. Remember that little probe? Remember these little probes? I call them probes. It's like a little probe down in there. Like, I wouldn't mind going down there shortly. As soon as I come back and gather up some liquidity, I wouldn't mind coming back down here. Think of the weekly candle. Oh, bearish continuation high made today, tomorrow, then drop. Thoughts? Yeah, I'm thinking, Ollie, I'm thinking the same kind of thing. I'd like to see us run up into this level, or at least stop in here, drop down, create a fair value gap. This BISI, tomorrow, create a little fair value gap. Then Wednesday, tap the fair value gap as an institutional order flow entry drill and drive for the rest of this. If we drive all the way up to the top of that, then reverse, now it changes things up for me, because now I want to say, do we just come back and create a big candle in here on the daily for a BISI? Because I believe that this could be the turn of the seasonal turn here. Like, we're looking for another run all the way back up here now, and a run for these equal highs, and it's starting now. So, oh, sorry, these were all the topics, some of the parking lot topics we're talking about this weekend. So I'd like to see this not get taken just yet. Just come up to the edge of it is fine. And then I want to see it create a BISI here, leave this gap open, come back into the top of this right here, and then leave. Just tap the top and go. That's be bullish, run through here, use that as support. Then I'm looking to this first candle on the left, the first bullish candle, which is this guy here, but I'm looking for the next one, which is right here, and then 50% of the range, blah, blah, blah. So if you catch this on a run now, if you're bold enough to hold this for the next 2,000 handles, that's the potential for the long that I'm looking at here. And it's keying right off that high. So anywhere, if this comes back to this area, I'm looking for a long here, and I want to try and hold it for a long period of time. If I've got the kahunas to hold this, I'm running way up here, or at least to here. Or you could say 50%, 62%, and just use that fib tool on that range all the way back up again. How's that for craziness? So let's get back down to that 1 minute, because it's on a little tear right now. Traded below it. See the little probe? Guess where I want to go later. Boom. All right, so now we've cleared out this sell side. Let's wait for a close below here, or come back and retap this. Now we could do this. Oops, on the wrong one. Wrong chart. $20,273. I have an idea. Look for 2273. Right in here, right in the midpoint of this candle. There's the retap. You want to see that come lower? But I'm looking for 2273. As a curious upside. This listening helps. Out getting my struts for damage while my son drove on a flat tire, missed Disney and crude oil. When you're free, can you repeat them? Thanks. Yeah, I'll give you a little rundown on that again in a sec. That's just a retap. Looking for lower now. Well, no body below here yet. See how we've got a wick, but no body. I like the little probe, a little poker down there, but let's see if 273 gives me a bit of a reaction yet. Sorry, your kid was driving on a flat tire. Thank you again. We all thank you. Hit the like button for D and appreciation. Thanks, Lambo. Appreciate it, buddy. Need to take 290 1 hour figure first before close below 830. Oh, I definitely think that's a target. If we get a pullback, you see our pullback in the hourly down into this 210, 230 area. I'm risk-free now. This is the same thing I taught you on the weekend, Lambo. See how you got this? You want to see the discount one get taken on the downside? You run back into it, tap it. You're looking for a continuation. And that's what we got here. Pay yourself at that low. Pay yourself at the low and get yourself into stress-free. So now I'm moving down even deeper into a profit now. You got this discount box down in here. And I want to see it run through here now and start running down into that level I gave you down here. Okay, I'm out. And that's the same kind of setup I was teaching you all weekend. Well, not all weekend, for that long, lengthy blabbering I was doing. You look for that structure break, come back inside, structure break, come back inside, look for the lows to get taken. They did get taken. So here's one of those dodgy ones where you go, I'm going to catch that real short right there, because if I'm on the wrong side and trades through it, taps it again, I can get out at break even. That makes sense? And you got to be looking at this internal range and saying, immediate rebalance. What am I looking for here? And you got to aim for those. Otherwise, this just comes ripping all the way back, takes all that profit, and you go, ugh, I should have paid myself. I got greedy. I was aiming for the lows. Too many PD arrays away. Right? I got quick return back there at 9:30. See if it takes these lows first, and then we're heading for Hadi's candle. What he wants up here. I like that idea, but I think I want to see us get back into 232-ish and 222, and the line in the sand would be 209 for me. I don't want to see it get any lower than 209. But if we're running all the way down to the 6 a.m. candle, ooh, Nelly. That'd be a lot lower than I was expecting. That would be the mean threshold. No. That would be the 6 a.m. candle is this candle's low, and that's a little bit too low for me. I don't want to see that order block. If you see the order block and fair value gaps below you, expect to see this get taken and come back into this range, which would be look where 50% puts us. Just tap below 50% of that range, 6 a.m. candle. Nope, we just swept the lows here. Back to a discount box. Imbalance. Immediate rebalance. Fair value gap. Watch wherever this one ends on a close. If it takes out this guy, that's the guy we're interested in for going higher. Remember we were talking about this on the weekend, talking about that one candle that continues to march through multiple PD arrays and it never gives you an opportunity to get on the lower ones. I'm not interested in them right now. I'm interested in the very last one that one validates. Now, if that just ran back up there and cleared out that liquidity and wants to roll over and going lower, because don't forget, you got to wait for it to finish, right? So the wick's already done the damage, because that's where you're aiming for to get your money inside the small range, and it's already cleared that high out. So now you're like, we're back into, are we going lower for the next price leg? Yes, he was driving home to get to safe 1,000 ops. Ouch. $1,000. That's a big hit, man. Look for this next price leg lower. $223. Where does 223 put us? Right on the top of our order block we're looking for. I'll get Someday Lady. You'll accompany me. Going through my head right now. Someday Lady, you'll accompany me. Was that John Croker? I can't remember the name of the. He had that big raspy voice. See if we can't push down just a fraction more. We've come back and filled that hourly fair value gap sitting right here. See that? We've tapped that. Give that a full fill. I want to see it just push down a little deeper, get into this order block here. Bob Seger, that's who it was, Bob Seger. So somebody's got a really good ear for tunes. You're heading out. All right. I won't. She's so cute. She's always like, make sure you lock the door so nobody steals you. No one's going to steal me, honey. Don't worry. Literally opened on it. I want to see if that starts going running for our high now. The relative equal highs above you. Yes. Ran the highs out. Still shy of that. I think we hit right at 290, 289, 75. "15-second chart, probably retapping that. Yep, right there. Let's go. And 45 news, so it might chill then. Small little fair value up left in the first presentation. There we go. There's 290. I think you got that there now, Hadid. Looking for this 294 now. If I got the right level there. Yeah, 294. So Lambo, remember when I was saying we see this reversal? You look for the first candle on the to the left that supports it. And there's a wick that comes all the way down into here. As soon as you get a body trade above it, and then you look at this next one, you see it come back into the order block inside this wick. You want to see that hold price now and start to go higher. Half the wick, you don't want to see more than half the wick give way. You get into this body, you want to see this break or remain a breakaway. You don't want to see it start to roll back down into this discount box again. Otherwise, it's too big a run, right? You want to see this create the next price leg higher, right? You want to look for here to here. And then you want to see where would a typical launch point be for the next. I'd like to see that fair value gap stay open, at least this order block here, or right at that the candles open to reach for 319, which puts you right in the consequent encroachment of the hourly fair value gap above us. So, that's what we're looking at. That's a full fill of that fair value gap now. That's the discount box. News event. ICT made an interesting off-the-cuff mark about your model might be the first presentation fair value gap or the first order block. My eyebrows raised big time. First order block. Your model might be the first presentation fair value gap or the first order block. The first order block of 930, you mean? There's the price leg completed up at that 3032 or 332 level. I didn't long this as I didn't trust the 937 candle. I backtested this, and the candles without wicks are often like 70% of the time quickly revisited to put a wick in before continuing. He didn't say, he just threw up the carrot. I didn't take up the thread as I knew that would be my weekend. Yeah, for sure. I remember spending, you took a 4-hour video, and I would probably spend a day, sometimes 2 days on that, just making notes. If he's talking lots of stuff, and then you got to back test it. You pause the video, write some notes, go back test it, turn the video on again, get more information. But I think we got a pretty good understanding of where price is going now. I think it's I don't really need to add a hell of a lot more to my my repertoire to get a level of accuracy that's comfortable for me. So 930, nice little tap of that regular trading hours, or not regular trading, your institutional, sorry, your first presentation fair value gap. Looking for the rest of the hourly fair value gap to fill. That's what I do every day. All the candles without opening wicks are known as devil's marks, as they do get revisited. The devil's marks. Yeah, I didn't need another thing on my charts. That is what I do every day after your stream. I review my trades and then watch your stream again and note things I missed or didn't understand. Great way to learn. Good for you, Peter. I'm glad you're getting something out of it, man. It's macro time again, my friends. Macro time again. All right. We're looking for a macro reversal. I don't see anything going on here just yet. It would be a long haul back through this level right here. I know Hadi's hunting on that 15-second chart, aren't you? I can feel you on there, Hadi. You're looking right here. Same level I'm looking for on a 1 minute. All these little pops up above, catch those for a run, take out that high, move to their sidelines. You probably just caught it from here to here. Take that high. I'm good enough for that. That's 10, that's 23 handles. Nibbling, you got a small little imbalance reversal here. So you're back inside this range, looking at that level. You're here to here right now, tapping back and forth. Do we run through this one, go higher, or do we run down through the mean threshold of this candle and start pushing for lower? I feel like I'm at a racehorse right now. And he's running for the middle of the order block, and we have a price imbalance. And the price imbalance is holding. And we're running back down to the discount array. And we're looking at the discount rate. Does it hold? Does it hold? There we go. And there we are. The race is heading up to the premium rate, heading back down to the discount. Oh my God, he's coming on the outside. And he's running in here to the mean threshold. The mean threshold's holding. And he's looking for a run. He's looking for a push. Here he goes. He's running for the high. He's pushing for the high. He's running for the up premium array. And he's busting through. He's busting through. He's right on the outside. We could turn this into like a horse race. How would you prefer? Ah, well. The jockey carrot. Oh, there's the next picture. Looking for that cup side carrot at 330.41. So we got 10, 950. We've hit the bottom of that, or the top of the hourly and the bottom of the daily. So I'd like to see a reversal here. This is where I was telling you abs or Lambo on the weekend. As soon as it hits that premium on that higher time frame point, you're looking for, right now, we're looking for that reversal. And it's right at a macro time, 950. We're looking for a macro. So I'd like to see it trade back below this level, get some support at this, and then start coming back deeper into this range here. If so, like array to like array would be like this immediate rebalance from this immediate rebalance. I'd be looking for a run back down into that area, or at least down into this little spot down here. Lots of wicks. So something to just kind of watch and keep an eye on right now. 15-second chart. Does it give you a reversal yet? So we have a small little structure break below, come back inside, look for some support off of here, and roll back through this level. We've got a low here taken, so you want to see support. So you're between this one wanting to go higher and this holding price to go lower. So now you see how it's busting through it. So you want to say, now this would be a nice little tap on this. Remember I was saying here, your fair value gap, look to the order block below the side. If you run through it, you don't get an opportunity to get on it here, but you get this one gets taken to the upside. Look for some support off of here to start pushing higher now. So mean threshold, you don't want to see that give way. You're in this consolidation. If it does give way, you've got all the way down to the edge of the fair value gap. Now you're running through it, breaking up. So you can see how bear traps can get you caught until you get a decent structure break below you. So watch this level here get taken. All this should get cleared out. And now we want to see this push lower. Come back off of here. You could actually come back and retest this little area right here. Right there. Now you don't want to see it trade back through it. So watch at the close of this candle. Now it's closed back through it. So you're back into this, another low taken, another fair value gap. So you don't want to see to run deeper into this daily now. high resistance. We have not taken that high, so this is now valid. Come back, tap it. You want to see it start going higher. Start going higher. If you get a body above here, this is just a change in direction, not a swing until we break this high or this high, right? So you want to say tap, climb above here, look at this order block for support, and then start taking out the last up close candle's mean threshold, wick, and then continue on. So just keep an eye on how many PD arrays you're reaching for. If you're constantly reaching for higher time frame arrays, then ignore this lower stuff. Once you find your entry, then go to higher and manage it on a 5 or 15 minute. So you're watching to see how they're acting here. See how this waffling is going around here? It's not acting the way you want it to leave. It breaks to the downside. Then you're back into, are we going low again now? So it broke it to the downside. You want to see this now provide support here, roll over and come back down. And if you're not getting what you want, then move to the sidelines and wait. So it's just tapped it here. You want to see it now roll over and start taking out this low for range extension. So if it runs all the way back through it again, you can see how you can get beat up in this little consolidation pattern. So then you wait for structure break. That gives you all your, because the difference between trading an internal range versus trading a swing is when we get structure break, a market shift, gives you a better confirmation that you're not just trading inside the range anymore, you're extending the range and hopefully pushing it lower or higher. You're above this one, little swing above here. Watch for these highs to get taken. Bold candle, come back, give them a little tap, start pushing for the carrot. You just got to stay on the horse here because it's running back and forth right now, just jumping back and forth over the top of this one array. And that one's overlapping that one. So wait for a structure shift. See how you're going back and forth over the top of this candle. And this one is inside that one. So you can't really, you have no premium and discount to run for it. All you've got is this candle and this candle. And it's not, and it's really this candle's mean threshold, which is probably not even 50%. It boils down to, in the end, what kind of arrays have you got that are in the discount portion of this small little range here? And even the 50%, yeah, 50% is the discount array you have here, other than the rejection blocks. That's it. That's all you got in the discount. Otherwise, you've got everything else is above this. So this would be the portion to look for right here. Like that. That's discount. Everything else is a premium. So watch how many times it bangs around inside here, finds support, and rolls over and comes back down. Just popping up into that premium discount. And you're running out of arrays. You're compressing here. Now you got to go push up through this level right here, mean threshold, take out the highs, or pop down below this level, take out these lows below you here. You got equal lows below you, equal lows above you. That's how you take a range when there's one fair value gap that occupies both the premium and the discount. Take it and split it like I just did there, and that will give you the level that should provide you some support. this off this order block, off the low here for a cam model entry for a short. So now I'm into break even. I'm stress free now. Let that run. So I want to see this candle hold price and leave a portion of this open now. Now I want to see some return back on the day now, because we want this day to end on the downside to create the top of that fair value gap on the daily. Hello, Off Grid. How you doing? When are you going to make a video on your strategy? You should have been here on the weekend. I gave everything away this weekend. I gave you this. I gave you the whole strategy. I gave you everything you need to know. It's all there. No SMT, so unlikely a real reversal. No SMT. I'm out now. Yeah, you should have been here on the weekend, Off Grid. There was a 4-hour video I did on my whole strategy, the whole setup, how it works, and what I look for. So that, see how you're out of that level. You're looking at this range in here. Pull your fib tool on there. You'll see you can get yourself a chunk of change on that. Whether it's a SMT reversal or not, Ollie, doesn't matter. Catch the reversal, pay yourself on the way down. 50, 62%. Comes back, take you out, you're done. They hit 70% optimum trade entry. You're out. You see a reversal here, you're done. Look for this little pop above here. If you don't get the reverse into here, watch for this candle to get taken to the upside. You're inside this small range now. And pay yourself there. Oops. Popping into here. So you want to see that get some support in here now and start going higher. If it trades back through that level, you're on the wrong side of it. It's going lower. That order block, I want to see that order block hold. Oh, I see it's losing its love for me. I want to see that stay open and not a full fill of this. So if it trades below this level right here on a close, we're on the wrong side of it. Came back, filled that. You got a small one down here and the rest of this to go. Now it's fully filled that in. Get out of Dodge. We have no body traded below here yet, so we're still more bullish. I'm stress-free right now. I just got a long off of here. So as soon as it breaks that high, I'm stress-free and letting it run now. And that's it. That's the strategy, man. And that's a 15-second chart. So let's put you back on a 1-minute chart. There's your 1 minute. Watch this candle to the left of it. I'll review the same kind of thing I was telling you guys on the weekend with Lambo. See the reverse? Look for this, the candle on the left of it, which is that order block here, the first bullish order block to the left of it. And I look for those two. Remember the questions you ask yourself? Now, where does this candle close? Do we come back and hit this, or does the next candle close above this objective? If it doesn't, this validates this and says, hey, look, I still have an opportunity for you to get in. And if that does close above there, this, whatever I got in down here on a 15-second chart, now becomes this guy's just below the mean threshold. I'm going to have my stop sitting there. See how we've closed above it now? This becomes the important one. You don't want to see that mean threshold get taken now. In order to see breakaway gaps and all that other kind of stuff. You want to see this remain open, that candle get tapped. The more sensitive it is, if it starts to really rocket out of here now, that's a positive sign. We didn't get the full, don't have to worry about coming back into the mean threshold. It just ran through it, tapped it. Now just start getting out of dodge. And you're stress-free in a trade, internal range of liquidity. Drag your stop loss up according to your fib tool. If you're using your fib tool on this one, from low to high, there's 50%. If I got in down here, 50%, 62%, 70%. I'm at 62 right now. So if that comes back and taps me, I'm out of that trade. If it runs to 75, you can run to 70. I want to see if it goes for the high now. So I'm kind of staying in this. I'm hanging back a little bit, and I'm going to see if that'll run all the way to the high. I'll chase it up one body at a time. I'll always stay one wick behind. Another strategy, if it doesn't necessarily pan out always the way you want it. So you're at 78 now. So you could be hugged right into 78. Because there's really nothing up in here, right? So when you look at all this side here, you go, remember I was telling you, Lambo, look on the side over here for a BISI. There's nothing here. So you want to see that just start rocketing higher. If not, it's going to take me, it just took me out right there. I was at the bottom of that candle. So I'm done. If it reverses on me and comes back down now, because don't forget, this wasn't hit yet. So we could come all the way back down into here, which is inside this range now. What would that be? 62% puts you right on a perfect fill here. And we have this order block here now. Still don't forget as support. Good morning, buddy. Quick morning for me. Morning, Derek. Pro Shop needs my expertise here at 12 o'clock after. This morning, I'm watching the close, the 5-minute candle. Dell, where can I watch the video I work for on weekends? It's on Telegram there. Under the video, members' videos. Just previous one, March 21st live. No, it's on Telegram. I don't have it on YouTube. I've got it on Telegram. Just for and that was just for, because Lambo asked me if I could do a one-on-one session with him, and I opened it up for all the members that were in the Telegram channel. My group, the community that's there. It's kind of like membership has its privileges. So that's where the video's sitting now. And I never heard from Fiddlesticks. So if I haven't heard from Fiddlesticks by the end of the day, then I'll post another name for the 60 people. Holy smokes. We got 60 people here this morning. Welcome all 60 of you. We're looking for, I'll offer that up to, I'll do another dice roll and we'll see which one of our subscribers gets the prop firm, the free prop firm account. You just get one prop firm. I'm not paying for months and months. You just get 1 month and whatever their lowest one is. If you can make this work, you should be able to make it on $1,000, $2,000 account. Doesn't matter. You don't need a $100,000 account to make it work. Yeah, so Fiddlesticks, if you're listening, you got till the end of the day. See how we're getting support off this level? This old level in here. And I want to see if we pop up above here now and start running for this carrot. Carrot and a stick, man. Carrot and a stick. You should training algo doing good job for you. What's your upside target? Upside target is here right now. This imbalance on the daily. Hit the carrot. That'll give you your daily. And then we're looking for 25% consequent encroachment or 75% full fill of the imbalance. I like this tap here. Use this order block for support. I don't want to see this start chewing through there. There's really nothing to key off of here other than this order block. And I don't like the fact that we've eaten through the mean threshold and we're starting to probe down in here. See where it closes. Yeah, it's closed above. There's the probe. Carrot's been pierced. Now we're looking for upside. Objective would be here next. We'll put it over here because it's probably how long it's going to take to get there. So 388 until proven otherwise. Now what I'd like to see is waiting for any reversal up here. So when you break this high, look for a reversal. There's no reversal in here, so I'm still expecting more upside. ES took out the high. Big levels above NQ, 440 in daily. If bullish, we should smash through it. Yeah. Like for the daily, I've got huge upside here. I just want to see us not blow too fast up there. I'd like to see if we can get a freeze on here somewhere and then come back down and find some support at here. And then I'm going to look for a long here and hold it. I'm going to force myself to hold that. If you can hold it for a day, 2 days, and start running for here, because this week we've got, well, yeah, we've got, you should see it this week. This should start to do this. It'll pop up, give you a couple of high, low, and then start pushing higher. You watch and see. It's a Tibbs kind of week. It's a Tibbs kind of week. I don't see a daily imbalance on NQ. What price are you referring to? Right here, James. You see it right there? It's a price delivery imbalance. We have a downside and not a complete upside, so it's a price imbalance. Price hasn't been delivered evenly on both sides. It's been downside, all downside, and one little pop upside. So a price imbalance. I put it as volume imbalance, but I don't care. It's an imbalance. That's all I'm after, is that little imbalance right there. So I'm stress-free again. And we're looking at this candle here. As soon as we get a body above it, come back and give it a tap. We're looking for continuation to the upside. So I'm in that for a stress-free trade now. And we're looking for more upside. Got it. Excellent. No red folder news tomorrow or Wednesday, so hoping today would provide something decent. Could you analyze nat gas? Oh yeah, you want us? I think Abs wanted, or Craig wanted me to do Disney as well. I'll do natural gas in a second. Craig, here's the upside that we're looking for. We're saying that premium right there, it hit it perfectly at $100.38, and now we've had a snap off of it. So we've had discount array right here, traded above it, tapped it right there with precision to precision exit up here. So there to there is internal range liquidity hunt. And now if we trade back through this level, I'm looking for a run back down into here at $97. So watch how it acts off of 98.67. And these are hourly candles, obviously, because the daily has still got more downside there. See how you got this? There's a chunk of downside here yet to work. So you got big pool of liquidity down here, here. We've got all these little gaps below us here. And if this is Disney's next run down, this could be an ugly drop for them. Just because tourism's dropped so bad, all this crap, that's our downside objective, 81.15. Does that make sense, Craig? So that's what I'm looking for Disney. And then I'll even buy it at that. I'll tell my father-in-law, he's probably looking at it right now. I'd say, like, hey man, Disney's looking at a nice little discount array right now. Nat gas, let's have a look at nat gas. United States natural gas. What do you want? Just regular nat gas? Natural gas. Where's my natural gas? Natural gas right here. So you already have a run above a high. You have a reversal. You've traded back into the reversal, and you're looking for a discount, a run down now. So now I want to see a structure break below this low, come back and use this level as support to continue pushing lower. And then you're coming right back into this gap here in natural gas. If you take this low, if this doesn't pull back today, and the fact that you're even probing past this mean threshold here tells me that if you do get a retracement back into this range, it'll probably be into this level right here, this BISI. And we're still reclaiming this BISI. We haven't broken to the downside yet. We've got wicks getting down there. We'll see where it closes today. If it closes below this, then this now becomes an inversion. I expect to see a level of support here, and then see if this candle gets taken to the downside. If its mean threshold is closed below, when we come back, I expect a quick tap of this and then drive through, take out the lows, and reach deeper into this range. Pull your fib tool from low to high into here and look for, see how 50%, at least 50% of that range is below that mean threshold. So if we close up here, we're looking for range extension, which is taking out this small little range you're in right here. You're at the extreme of where you can expect bullishness. Right now, you're tapping off of it right there. And now we're driving through it. So see where it closes today. It was just the daily up. And then if you tap that again tomorrow, look for range extension. And then potentially 62%, 70% optimum trade entry puts you right inside that gap. So that's what I got for you there. So I hope that helps, Ali. It's the idea I'm looking at there for natural gas. ES just entered in a daily volume imbalance now. I'd love to see it hold right here. Just stop right there, not even go up any further, and then start giving us a little pop down and then a little fair value gap, a BISI in here. And I want to see tomorrow retrace back into here. That gives us a high, goes pop. It gives us a wick here, closes down in here somewhere, comes back up, doesn't take out yesterday's, comes down, does a little bit of a wick action, leaves a big chunk of this open, and then Wednesday comes back, just taps in below it for an institutional order flow, enters euro right off this high, and then push higher. That's what I'm looking for. I like this. I love this displacement candle we're getting today. I just don't want to see it go too high. So I want to see it kind of freeze right there and start coming back down lower. So if we get break in structure, market structure down here at 275, you start going, ooh, if we can get back down to the regular trading hour hunt again, that would put us way down in here. 50% puts us right here. Just to return to the open there at 256. 256. So if you can get a decent reversal here, head for the 830 open and the first presentation. We have to get through 50% and we have to get through this little guy down here. So internal range liquidity, there's hard to find in here. There's nothing. You'd have to look for a 15-second chart to see if there's any reversals in here. You got one small one right here. Just keying off of that there. We've taken out the low. Box to box is done. That's internal range liquidity hunt, box to box. And now you've got another little reversal. Now you're taking out these lows. You've tapped it. Now you're looking for this high. So I'll be looking for somewhere in here for that to get hit, which it's just doing right now. Right there. And now you want to see it run through here. If it's coming lower, drop below that level, not just tap it. See how it's tapping it? Get below it. There you go. Now come back into it. No, just a wick. We want to see a body get through there. That doesn't, you got to get a body through there, not a wick. See how we're going to tap that? Now, if we get a body through that level, we're looking for higher. No body yet, just a wick. Looking for upside, which is right here. That's the upside right there, premium array. Now come back and tap this old high right here. Right there. Now get the hell out of dodge. Go higher. You can come back and tap these as well. I'm all right with that. You can come back right inside that piece there. If you get through that on the downside on the close, then I'm looking for this down here again. And it just went ripping right through it. So it just cleared out the highs. changed up on you, traded through here, so you're on the wrong side of it. Now you can say I'm on the wrong side, wrong side, wrong side. You can just keep getting beat up in a 15-second chart, which is high resistance. It's not acting the way you want it to. You want to stay on the horse, here's your reverse. Traded through it, came back into it, looking for a low now. It's closing below that level. Come back in, give it a kiss. Let's go. Come on down. If it's acting the way you want it to act, come on down. Take out these lows. Stop pissing about. Let's go. Let's go. No red got it. Yes. Could you analyze that? Just did. Yes. The daily imbalance. Those wicks technically need to candle over or wick. Okay. The daily balance. Do these technically need to be candled over or wicked again? Which ones, Chris, are you talking about? See, now that's where we called it right there. Staying on the horse. I want it to go lower. It went lower. That's what I want right there, baby. Come on down. Keep coming. Keep coming. Eat through all this shit down here and then get down into this discount box here. Bring home some bacon right there. Cam model entry. I'm all right with that too, right there. Little cameo model. If you trade back above this candle, different story. See how we got the reversal here? Get a body through here. Close, tap and go. Start running. Get through here. Look at this range that we just went through. Look at the retracement you just did there. Inside here to here. There's your 50%. Just ran back up into the premium level, ran all the way down. Now I don't want to see it get back through here. Right? You don't want to see it get back through that level again. It's done its thing in there. It's got its little premium. Let's start running for our next price leg down lower. So you'd want to see something like this. You do not want to see that high get taken. If it does get taken, look for these two to get closed above, and you're coming back into this range, and we're looking for this little box right up here for box to box trading, internal range or liquidity. I'm looking right here. Watch to see if a body gets above there, aim for that spot. If we get through that spot, looking for the highs again. This is your box to box trading. See how we traded a body above it? We come back inside it. The bodies respect it. We come down, tap it, box to box. Internal range liquidity, and done. Now, if it hits off of here and rolls over, it comes back through this level, look for it to go lower. There's the top of the box done. How's that for some serious precision? if you don't mind, what is the win rate of your strategy? Try it out. You'll see your own win rate. I had 86% the other day. Try it out. Don't worry about what I make off of it. You try it out. See if it fits with what we're doing. If you can't see the level of precision here, you'll you'll discover your percentage. Hadi had 100% strategy the other day. He had a nice 100% hit. So it's all, the strategy is based on how well you manage the idea that that is a discount box and that's a premium box, and you're trading from box to box, and you have the discipline to do that. You got no greed going in your head. The strategy is really based on your level of how much you've overcome your thought. It's the strategy is the strategy. The setups are not going to change. Their success is really based on your level of self-control and your level of discipline. And I don't know if the rest of you would agree with that. I'm sure Hadi might agree with that. That the level of success with this strategy is entirely based upon your discipline level. And there you go. Box to box reversal. People were saying, why didn't this fill in? Why didn't that fill in? Why didn't it go all the way back up there and fill that in? Why did it go perfectly to that box in reverse? Why is it tapping that one? I'm going to come lower now. If it runs back through that box, then we're going higher still. We're looking for a range extension now. I'm looking for it to run through this level right here. If I get back through that box on a close, then I'm coming back into this range again. And there you go. 100%. How's that right now? We're so far batting 100%. Call for those spots. Run. Extend the range. If it trades back through it, look for a run back up higher. We've already extended the range, so look for a pull back in that range. Morning, Hans. I missed you this morning with the old regular trading hour gap there, Hans. I am short. Am I stupid? No, not just yet. I wouldn't say you're stupid, but just be careful of this level right here. Because if we clear this candle to the left, remember Lambo in the video, when you see this, a low has been taken, you see the reversal, look for the candle to the left, and those are the two spots I look for. First one gives me the range I'm in. Am I at a discount inside that range? Now that I've traded above it, I can come back into it. I'm looking for a run to the nearest high. So here, nearest high is taken, 100%. That's a reversal. You traded above it, come back into it, run for there, you paid. That's 24 to 34. It's 10 handles. Now you want to see it provide pop above here, find support at that, and then start taking this guy out. So I wouldn't be short right now, Craig. You're in a premium of this small range here, and you're starting to break that order block to the left of the reversal. See how it's closed above it now? Look for some support off of here. Right to the mean threshold, go higher. If it doesn't, if it gives up that mean threshold, look for a run. Or look for the cluster here, 1, 2, 3. The low, one tick below the low at 327. If it breaks that, we're coming back into here, potentially running through here now. There we go. Right through it. right back into it, snap off of it. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. So now we're going to reclaim this to the outside, roll over and come back down lower into the mean threshold of this candle. We can get back above the mean threshold of this again and close above that, then back into running higher. A new swing below, new reverse, body runs above. We've closed above it now. Look for this to provide support, or we can dig all the way down into here one more time. And then you want to see it start taking out the mean threshold of this candle. Into there. Get a nice reaction off of it now. You want to see that push higher. I don't want to start seeing it eat through here a second time, because now you're just going back and forth inside this range. You got another reverse going on here. We're changing direction. Market structure shift. Mean threshold. Back to that discount box again. See how we're hitting it? The level of precision. We have a breaker right here that takes out this high. We're back inside it. Let's see, we start taking out this mean threshold now and start running lower. If it runs all the way back up into that little imbalance right there, tap it. Now you want to see it come off of here. If it runs into the high of this BISI again, it's got to clear it out at 336 on a close. But just a simple tap of it is fine. Keep coming lower. That's the next price leg to take out that low. So keep your eye on this little area right here. I want to see if it closes. And this is just trying to stay on the horse. Not that you're actually trading this. You just want to stay on the horse. Stay in price action. As it's trying to flip you off here, and people think this is all craziness, all randomness. It is not randomness at all. It is precise. You just have to decide what levels make up those precise little ranges. So you're between here and here right now. See how we're compressing? We got to get, they're literally overlapping each, or almost stacked on top of each other now. Little probe, I like that. Now we're above it now. Come back, give it a tap. Look for the mean threshold. Give this one a little tap. Keep pushing higher. There's your tap. Now go higher. You want to see it take out this high now. If it rolls over and comes back through it again, you're back into this one and this one. So your mean threshold's hit now. This has been validated now. Find some support inside here. Keep pushing higher. We'll save you some money, Derek. Need market structure shift on 1 minute, close below 500 HUD, so I'm early, but I ain't trading this mess. $356. You're trading this HUD? You got balls of steel, man. It's pretty choppy. It's fun to stay on the price action, but order block here, stay on that, start pushing this. We've got no body above the mean threshold here, so this is still holding. We just got that tapped a couple of times. Let's get a body above there. We're finding support at the old high. Remember, fair value gap, order block to the left of it. Trade above it, come back inside it. You want to see it go higher now. You see how this is becoming a rinse and repeat there, Lambo? Do you see how this is the same thing I showed you on the weekend over and over and over again. It's a rinse and repeat algorithmic thing that has 0, 0, 0 to do with volume, with MACD, and stochastics, like Michael said, all that shit. It has nothing to do with that at all. It's not the number of buyers and sellers. That is a rinse and repeat pattern over and over and out. That's an algorithmic delivery. And it has 0 to do with all the news and all that other shit that's going on out there. It's algorithmic. Look at that. Tap and run. That was not a time in a 15-second chart that we just saw the last guy come in and buy his last share. That's the last share they sold right there at that precise time so that price could go higher. There's none of that in there at all. Precise, precision, precision, precision. Stay on the horse, man, till you see a nice clean setup. Let's clear out all these guys out of here now. There's your 356 a D. Dusted. My micro might have pushed it up, yeah. As soon as you bought it on there, it was like, okay, Ollie's in now. The algorithm can continue to move higher. So now we're getting some, I like this, because now we're starting to get some imbalances right here, right? So those are tradable. At a level, I'm expecting to see a reversal happen. And we're coming up for the 1050 macro. We're in the 1050 macro right now. Look at that 1 minute one, just sitting right there. Here's your market structure shift. You can get below here. This is the reversal that I'm looking for. And it's right on a Tibbs. It's on a Tibbs turn at 11 or 1050. So what you want to see now is this, not just do an institutional order flow entry drill and start going higher. I don't want to see that fill in. It's gonna probably fill in. I want my ideal strategy just to come back. So tomorrow I'm expecting a reverse on this. And looking for even down, up, down, tap, go. This week, I'm looking for a retest of this old high here and leave this open to go higher. Because we got an upside, ladies and gents. We got an upside. We're looking for 22 as an upside. Now looking for reversal 11 o'clock. So watch right here. I like this. It's staying open. We got a little imbalance going on here. I like that. We got a 52. These are just delicious. Look at these, man. 21, 27, 32. There's your 30, 32. Crazy Ivan. Your 38. run above. That's a 15-second reversal right there. So see how we've come back to this old high? This, what's happening right here on a 1-minute chart is what I want to see happening right there on a daily chart. This is what this is going to be in a few days. This is today, that's tomorrow or Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, and then you want to see it leave. So if it goes into this little bashy bash bit, as long as that comes back to there, I'm looking for any reversal from that point. I'm looking for this kind of stuff. I'm looking for a reversal inside this thing here. So if I get market structure break to the upside, I want to find support at that. Or look for a market structure break above a high, find support at that, and then start going higher. So that's what I'm looking for right there. I'm looking for time and price tomorrow or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever, to give us that to go higher, because that's going to give us our breakaway gap on the daily for a run to the premium array above us. Stick around, you guys. Stick around. That's what we're looking for. How do two differentiate a volume imbalance and a fair value gap region? I think by definition, if a price comes back and you get a price delivery on both sides, but just with wicks, it's a price imbalance. And if it's lacking volume, then it would be a volume imbalance. That's how I defined it. And then you have a gap, a clear gap where there's just no delivery, or a fair value gap is just one-sided delivery with like a block, not a wick, but a whole block. That's a BISI, and a SIBI would be a sell side with this little gap you see in here. There's no buy side delivery on it. So that would be a SIBI. This would be a BISI. So sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, i.e. fair value gap, fair value gap. Price imbalance would be something like that. See, there's a little gap in here. That would be or somebody might say, oh, it's a volume imbalance because you didn't get enough volume in there, right? So a volume imbalance, price imbalance when you get, let me see if I can find a price imbalance for you. Volume imbalance, volume, because there's buy side and sell side wicks. Buy side, sell side wicks. So a volume imbalance would be this right here. See right here? Then you have a wick with no body, no balance on the side. So that would be a volume imbalance. Price imbalance when it's from both wick on both sides. Volume imbalance when it's one side and not the other. Hopefully that clears it up for you, Rafiki. Hey, that is the conclusion my Tibbs analysis had yesterday. Progress. Good for you, man. Good for you, buddy. Rafiki, you can also use the indicator from Lux, also called ICT imbalances and gaps. Can you teach us about becoming a sniper trader? Yeah, I teach it every morning. Stick around. Stick around, man. We're internal range liquidity hunters, extenders, long range. We're trying to get into long range stuff. But this internal range liquidity is fun to trip out. Appreciate you too, Rafiki. Thank you, man. Any advice on Elliott wave? I think an Elliott wave goes something like this. I don't know Elliott. He was a nice fella. I'm sure he was very friendly. I'm sure he waved to everybody. That's all I know about Elliott Wave. I know it's sarcastic, but I really don't know shit about Elliott Wave, so I can't give any advice about Mr. Elliott. So have you marked out on your chart the fair value gap? It's a fair value gap. Busy. We are reclaiming it over and over and over again. We've got these little guys here, little probes. They probe down into this candle here. Probe, probe, probe. Now, I want to see it pop through here, find support at this level, and then start to accelerate through here. I want to see the sell side get taken with a sense of urgency. Now I want to see this picking up and start. See how we've traded below it? Come back, tap it. Now I want to see it run lower with a sense of urgency now. I want to see it really start to accelerate through here and give us an indication that we're going to come lower for the day. If it doesn't, if it just runs back up above that fair value gap again, then I'm definitely on the wrong side of it. Now you get into that consolidation where you've got one fair value gap. And if you keep trading above it and below it, above and below it, and you keep trying to get in, going, oh, it's above it now, I can get long. Oh, it's below it, I can get short. You're just going to keep getting beat up. So wait for a structure shift. Wait for a structure shift. Yeah, I know you are, Ollie. See, I'm thinking now about Elliot. I know. My cousin's name is, her nickname is Elliot. She waves like that. Hi. Ness would kill me if she heard me say that. I'm quite surprised. We have quite a lot of people in here today. We have 56. I think we hit it. We maxed out at 60 people this morning. So welcome. With there's a bunch of new people. If you're new to our channel and you enjoy what we're doing, by all means, hit subscribe, like. We're here every morning. We're doing precision analysis on the markets. We're just showing you how to stay in the charts and on the horse, and looking for when the chart, when the algorithm switches things up. When it starts to change, I'll show you right where it's going to change, or right where we're expecting price to continue, and you'll see. If I'm full of shit, you'll see within a few minutes whether I'm right or wrong or not. And so far, that level is still holding price. We're back inside here. Now we want to see this really accelerate down and through this level. I think this was a 15-second level, because see how much chop we've got going on here. This is high resistance for sure. But in order to go bullish again, which could be the next price leg higher, I want to see this break through here on a close, and then look for this to be the next price leg running higher into that range. If not, I want to see this level get taken, accelerate through here, look at 50% of this range, at least 50% of that range, which is just in here. So watch this level here. Gaboom! There you go. Now you're there. Let's go for a run, buddy. Go for a run. When I said to speed up, like holy crap, I didn't mean like a strike, lightning strike. Like pick up some speed, but let's not be lightning. Go on, go for a tear now. You can come on down now. Grease lightning. Get the money. Oh, I'll get the money. Grease lightning. So we quickly snap down below that 50% into the discount range, right around that 70% optimum trade entry reversal. And now we're coming right back up into this inversion. If we can get back up on top of the inversion now, use that for support. I'd like to see that push higher. If it freezes right there and starts to run back down through this level, again on a close, I'd look for some support in here and then a continuation on a run lower. So watch right there. Wick's doing some damn to merge. So Lambo, remember when I was talking on the weekend about looking for these levels, looking for those reversals? So if you got your reversal here and you used your fib tool and you got 50%, half your trade is off, and it quickly, you wouldn't have caught this lightning strike down here. It would have come back and took you out right away. You still would have made money. And if you're on the wrong side of this and it continues to go higher, you hunt for the next area and you say, I'm looking for the next premium level inside the day, premium level. I'm looking for a reversal here. So the 1 minute and the 15 second are going to give you your reversals right at that objective I'm looking for there. Because, you know, when we see these levels get hit with precision, right? We see these perfect levels get hit. I'm looking for a tap of that specific level. And if it hits it, I'm looking for it to turn right there. So whatever that level is, I'm looking for on a 1 minute chart for the reverse to occur, which started this whole run down there. And you'll see that on those levels when we start to get down into here. I'm starting to look for it again here and fulfill. So you got 3 levels inside here that I'm looking for price to do a reversal on. So you caught this little run here. So I'm looking for the next price leg higher right now off that wick would be right here, 373. We've closed above that level now. Let's give it a little tap. You didn't want to see range extension just yet. So this one here, you want to see wick down, tap, then range extension. Now you have range extension. So now you're looking for a high and the open or the close here. So give that a little kiss, a little tap. And it's 11 o'clock. So this would be a nice little chance to see this run up into that carrot and start to see a reversal right at 11 o'clock now. And you should see a marked reversal. What's our low here? 47. What's the low of this candle? Open. 430. Close is 421. And then you're looking for any reverse go here. And then this is the market structure shift down here. So just give the carrot a little kiss, finish off that price leg. And that should put you right on that carrot right there. Waiting for our reversal right now. And you got your Here's the level right here. You don't see it just tap it and go. That's an institutional order flow entry drill for a continuation on the upside. If it runs out that high again, then look for the carrot, and we're still looking for the high of this 421, which is still up here, like way up here yet. $413 is the standard deviation. Yeah, 413, 421, that puts us right at the top of that imbalance. There's the tap again. 9-10 turn right here. Here's the 9, here's the 10. Just pop in there, that'll give you your 9-10 turn. Give it a little kiss on the top there. 359. Unless 9 gives you, or 10 gives us a little pop up there. 39, there you go, right there. There's the 9-10, right of the consequent encroachment. Now you want to see if that goes higher now. Where Tibbs is used inside a level we're looking for support. That's using Tibbs to your advantage. Move to break even right now and move to your break even. So right there is your entry. That's where I got my entry, and I'm break even right there. If it comes back on a 12 turn and it goes 9, 10, 11, 12 and bangs around inside here and continues coming lower, which it just took me out. So a couple of bucks, not a big deal. So you would have caught that right on the Tibbs. Now you got 11, 9, 10, 11, turn 12. So I want to see it break below here now and use this level right there as support to come lower. But I want to see a body get below here, not just a wick. This is the squabblers, right? Yeah, is this the weekly right here? Here's 12. Tapping off this old order block here. You have to see that market structure shift below here. We take out that carrot. That'll put you right up into that the top of this level right here. At 397, 400 area. We have got no body below here yet. And if we take that guy out on a close, then I'm going to 397. Got a body above here again. Just give it a little kiss. And take us to lunch. Watch those two levels. I've got no discount. I've got just Bissies inside that range, so I'd expect it to go higher or really accelerate through this these two levels. And I'd be looking down here. Gonna get a job as a driver for the car shop. Oh, that's good. I got this old guy who picks me up when I take my Honda in to get the oil change and stuff on it, maintenance done on it. This old guy, he's retired, and his wife passed away a while ago, and he just drives the local Honda. He's chatting with people. You get in the car, and he's chatting away with you. He just loves going around driving people around all over the place all day long. It gets him out, gets him driving around, getting to meet people. So yeah, it's a good social job there, Greg. Since I can't trade it, you can trade them, man. It'll come. It'll come. You'll see it. Because if you can trade all those other charts, then you should be able to do the exact same thing on indices. Exact same thing. We're moving it quicker just because it's on a 1 minute chart, but you should still see the same thing. Nothing's changed. Stat for your all 10 to 9 hour closes green, and then New York session 9:30 to 4 closes green is 70%. If 9 a.m. 10 closes red, then New York session closes red is 60% of the time. That's an interesting stat. Oh, I thought you were actually going to do a car deal. I thought if you could get a job here, you'd come pick me up for oil change and we could have a chat. They don't treat my brain right. Okay. See how this one's holding it? You just get all these little probes down in here, but we have no body breaking below that low yet. I'm going to write your stat down there, Ollie, and I'm going to check into that. It's interesting how that stat is 70% positive and 60% from the negative side, from the downside, right? Like why are those stats not the same? Why is it not 70-70 in both directions? Why does one side have to be stronger than the other? I think you'd have to say, you could probably add something to that, Ollie, and say you are 70% more likely if the first hour closes above thing if your bias on the daily is green, and vice versa. Then see what your stats are. That's what I would say. If you take in a higher time frame premise, and then you say, where does the what's the likelihood of that higher time frame premise coming true if the first hour is bullish or bearish after 9:30 to 10:30 or 9 to 10? If that makes any sense. My MBA CFA hurting me. You know what? That's a higher education learning, man. You probably see something in the markets that we don't see, though. We're just a bunch of internet traders. What do we know? You got the master's degree. And I say that completely respectful. That takes a lot of learning to go through your master's degree like that and get your master's in economics. And see how the squabblers, they don't move anywhere, and the next group, the 16, 17, 18, 19 ones, they all start squabbling over who's going to make highs and lows. You're in this just choppy consolidation crap. Uh, uh, uh. I'm going to give this another half hour. And then you got the I'm quite impressed with the fact we got like 50 people on average. We've been averaging out like 50 people, which is a lot more than we typically have for the morning. So welcome all you new people or returning people on a regular basis. I appreciate you all. And seeing how we're saying, see how we're staying in this top portion of this fair value gap. It's not an inversion, it's just a fair value gap. It's being reclaimed multiple times, and we're staying in the upper half of that consolidation, or that BISI here. On a close, that is. Thanks, Sandra. You're very kind. You're very kind. You're very kind. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we did hit our upside objective for the day. We called since this morning. It ran straight to our objective. Now we're just looking for any opportunity for this to start turning around and giving us a wick now. Lots of little probes into this, like drilling holes inside this support level. Eventually it's going to fall. You drill enough holes in it, like look at this, like it's a big platform, and we're drilling down in it constantly. It's going to weaken it to the point where it finally lets go, and we run through this mean threshold, because I got nothing in here really until we get down here. D, would you review the lunch? Thoughts, please. On what in particular would you like me to review lunch on? Sure. Like what do I think of this for lunch hour? Well, let me tell you, my friend, I would like to see this sucker rip through here, and I'd like to see it get right through my downside objective inside here. I want to see this structure get taken to the downside. I want to see it rip all the way back here and get all the way into this 10 o'clock range. I don't want to see us pull back into like up in here. So I'd like to see it start to make a reversal now, create a freeze around 250-ish area, and then just come down tomorrow, the open neck tomorrow, and tap this. And if it doesn't, it just kind of bangs around here for a couple of days and then finally comes back and taps that, leaving this open. It could come all the way down and tap the bodies and not the and leave that last little gap open. That's what I'd like to see. Whether or not we get that. Finally, I get to move to break even plus the cost of the trade. I'm short on this. Just got short. As soon as we saw that, I'll go short. Now I'm like right at the break even plus trade costs. And I want to see it really accelerate through here now, because there's really nothing in here for me to play with other than this candle's open at 345 and 341. Just give me some speed here now and start running for this level. And I want to see it really book through here and get a market structure shift, come back and use this candle's wick as support to go lower. The retracement, would you lunch? Equal highs. Don't we look to react to the key swing low? Don't we look to retrace, retract to the key low? I'm out. So we come back into that level right there, 345 we're looking for. It tapped it nicely. Now I want to see if we can get above that little gap. And this could be another run higher. Or if we just tap this, I want to see it roll over here and start coming back down, take out that low again. If we start running back into this candle's mean threshold, then I'm looking for a run lower. I want to see that hold now. Don't we look to retrace to a key swing low? Yeah, usually 11 o'clock. There's a retracement from 11 o'clock into 50 to 62% of the range, a large percentage of the time. And 12 o'clock tends to make a run on 11:30s or 10:30s low. Sometimes the actual 9:30 open. So now I'm back to break even again. I got short off of here. I'm right at this level now. I just want to be above that. See if that holds. I'm looking for a run below this low. It just got me again. I wanted to see it just come back and tap this and go, not come all the way back inside that candle. It literally came back, tapped me out, and now it's going lower. That's okay. No loss. No loss. I don't like all this wick. Just give me some speed now. Pick up the speed through here. Let's get some speed. Let's go. Where is your carrot on the downside, please? First carrot is right here. It's the bottom of the hour now, 30:32. So expect a crazy Ivan to go here. Oops. Expect a crazy Ivan here. If he sees you, he's coming for you, coming for those highs. If he does the little look back and doesn't see you and continues going lower, I want to see this create the next little run down lower. So you're looking for this as your next downside objective. And then from there, the next relatively clean downside objective I'd be looking for would be somewhere around here. On a 1 minute chart. So if we just pop in here, keep coming, do a little crazy Ivan, do a little look back. I'm still short. Yep. I like your short idea right now. 3 accounts left to trade today, and I'm not doing it all. I'm not doing it in a meandering price action. I'll check back in the afternoon. Smart move, Chris. Smart move, buddy. Move to the sidelines. This is slow. It's done its fair share of running today to an area we're looking for. And now we're looking to see if we get some sort of a retracement now for the rest, at least for the rest of the day. I'd like to see it just, that was the equal highs we're going to set up for a run somewhere else on the rest of the week. I'd like to see it tap here again and then build this, engineer this liquidity here for it to come back and grab that tomorrow or the next day. And I keep saying it like I want to marry the idea, but look for 535 or 353. 353. This is an expansive day long. We're accumulating long positions in those shorts are manipulation for a long distribution. Yeah. Could very much well be, for sure. We may run these highs out right now. If we take out this candle here, then on a close, then I'd say, yeah. $363. I got like 4 hours sleep last night. I had a nasty dream. My mom threw my dad out a window. It's like, what? They love each other. I don't know why. I had a picture of him, and it was just like one of those little ground level windows. Like the floor was like right there. She just suddenly pushed him, and he went out the window. I was like, "What are you doing?" I go out there. He's lying on the floor. It's like one of those coffee shop windows, just literally 3 feet down. How she got him out there, I have no idea. But anyway, I have to call him up and say, "You're all right. Mom's not pushing you at the window." Watch this level right here now. We have not got a body above here, so this is the old bull trap, right? We have not got a body above here, so it's a bull trap situation. So if it trades back below here, Crazy Ivan looks back, doesn't see you, wants to keep coming. If it does see you, he's going to take off. Here's where he's looking. He's doing this little look back right now. He comes back, loads up his guns, and starts coming for you. That's where he's headed. This is the key level. If he trades back through here, he didn't see you. He's coming down. What makes it an expansion day long? You'd have to ask Ollie that. I just try to stay in my Crazy Ivan moments, Tibbs, and this little bit of price action. See how we're trading below it? And we have continuation. Crazy Ivan didn't see it. Looking for the next downside objective here. The low your range has been extended now. Just pop below it. I'm looking for consequent encroachment of this right now. If your idea pans out, that would make today low the low of the week. That would make today's low the low of the week. Yes, indeed it would, sir. It certainly would. So here's the crazy thing. See how we've got this level right here? See how we have body above it, below it, below it, below it, below it. So suddenly it opens above it. If we come back and tap that level right there and still leave that small little portion open, no, it wouldn't. It would actually come back, close that all in, which you don't want to see. I'm moving to break even again. So I'll give it a little bit of a wiggle room there. That's the consequent encroachment I was looking for. We hit it. Looking for that next caret down here. You want to see market structure shift here and here. Get these lows taken out, that whole section, this breaker and that breaker. We want to see them give way. This one's already giving way already. So if we can trade back into the body of that and then go short from there or continue going short from there. I want to see that run for the low here now. And then I want to see it pop through our caret and run for our next caret. So pop through that low and then use this as support to go lower. And then, so yeah, ideally, abs, I don't want to see that close in, so that would be the low of the week. Ideally, yes. Back to crude oil. There's hope for your smart short. Not your stupid short, but your smart short. $62 retracement possible. Let's see it get all the way through there. I do like the 62% retracement at 23.49, 23.50. If it wants to come back up there, that's where I'd be looking. If not, I want to see this accelerate off of here and start really pushing down fast now. Start really driving for those lows. Back to crude oil, you said. What's the oil up to? Look at that little reversal here. How sexy is that? Jeepers creepers, you guys. It's a repeating strategy. You want to see the accuracy of it? And bang, right in here. Stop losses here. Boom, you're in. No bodies break below that low. Boom, boom. Take out this high. Take out that high, that high. Rips all the way through. No body takes that high. So we go back to our previous one, which is right inside here. Hits it. Wick. What a wick damage. Right back to the premium or the discount box again. Then finally runs higher. This news event, that must have been the news time. The news event came out right back into a discount. So if you missed it here and you still had your buy-in order in there, a limit order in there, nice retracement, caught, tripped you in, and then you're killing it now. That's a 5-minute chart. If you're looking at a 1-hour chart, right there. See that imbalance? There's nothing over here. Nothing, 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 nothing. Finally, body breaks it right here. And look, does this one come back to? The imbalance. Trip. In you go. And you're looking for premium array, mean threshold, rejection block. And then up here, you're looking for 70.41 and 70.06. You have 57.95 on ES. You have 57.95 on ES. Initial downside, Craig, is right here. I'll give you both of them in one. You don't want to get through that level up there, but this is the retracement into level, which if you look at the 50% or more, that's probably 70% plus of that range. Yeah, there's 50, there's 62 and 70. It's just tapping it right now. Now I want to see it leave there. Start coming lower. If it starts to pop through that, I get a little nervous and think we could be running higher. But right there is where I'd expect to see that stop now. Oof, man, sorry, I'm so tired. So you're at the 62% now. There's your trade entry reversal, optimum trade entry reversal. And now I want to see it start running down into this box here. That's 58.03 to 58.0 or 58.05. I like you, but you're crazy, man. Crazy, Ivan. You're crazy. And there you have it, man. Just let her buck now. Get down there. How's that, Craig? Right to the money, hey? You can do it, man. You can learn this stuff. I'm using the fair value gap as a swing low. What do you mean? I'm using the premium of this range. I'm looking for this premium of the range, and I'm looking for the next discount in the next range. If I break this low, I'm looking for the next discount range. So you look, you're inside this one. You've traded above this immediate rebalance, tapped it, and you're heading for the premium array. And you're looking for, as soon as price breaks down below here, we can see it retrace back into this level right here. I don't want to go into the premium box. I want it to go to here. That's why I gave you that level and said you still got that little piece above you. I don't want to see it get up in there. I want to see it stop right there inside that box, roll over and come back down. Creates a little fair value gap here, so you can see a return into here, then roll over and come back down for a final push through the lows into this discount box, which is in this range. I go, there's nothing for me in here in terms of a SIBI. I always want to pair up a SIBI with a BISI. So here's my BISI, where SIBI is way down here and here. So I add the both two together just for the sake of argument. You can have both of them. It needs you to nail that first one and then the second one. So here's the return back up into that level. Now, if you get through that level, this now becomes an important sight line. We can come up, tap it, no more than tap it. You can come up and fill it, which is the top of it, which we haven't filled yet. And then if we break through the next little piece above it, which is the 58.11, then you're going higher. That's why you got to say, if I'm inside this range and I've ran to the premium, that discount box down here, this immediate rebalance, and you got to know what an immediate rebalance looks like in order to see it. That immediate rebalance, you're shorting from here, you pay yourself right there inside 1, 2, 3 levels. You wait for a rejection block, you can pay yourself a rejection block. You don't get your low. If you overshoot your number of PD arrays, if you say I'm definitely heading for here, you got to pay yourself inside the range. That's what we call it, internal range liquidity hunt. You're inside smaller ranges. You got to be prepared to say, I'm going to catch a couple of little handles, move to break even. If this trades back against me, then I've nibbled a piece. I'm on the wrong side of it. Like it broke above there now, came back and tapped it. See that? Body above, that little level, came back, tapped it. Now we're extending the range. So now you're in a whole new different range. You're back inside this one. So where am I aiming for? Right there. You're looking for, and it's on a 52 candle. So if that taps there, rolls over and comes back down, if it pushes through it, which it is, mean threshold is the last line in the sand. Wait for that to close. It's closed above it. So now we're expecting higher prices. Use this for support and then go higher. That's how quick you got to be inside that range. I was looking for here, changed up. It did not give me a body that traded below the immediate rebalance. So that's treated like a fair value gap. No different than one of these little guys down here that we're looking for, whatever that was. You got to treat that as the next one to reach for. And if we break that, there's nothing else inside here except down here. You can't use this one, that swing, because there's nothing in there. See how we're going higher now? You'll get it, Craig. That's when you get these choppy days like this. You'll see it eventually. You've programmed your mind with some serious school learning here. So I'm willing to sit down with you and work with you on it and just give you the basic things to look for. Go over that video I gave on the weekend, and that explains this stuff over and over again. And just watch that. That'll give you the always trade the internal range. Otherwise, if you're aiming here and it turned it back into you, I don't know why it traded on me. Well, right there, there's the immediate rebalance, and it did not get a body below it. There's precise level of closure right there. Then it went back, and you go, oh, if it breaks out above that, I'm on the wrong side. And if it takes that out, I'm definitely on the wrong side. If I can catch it, my long off of that, I can catch a long right off that inversion there, and then catch it for a higher run. Take out this high, pay yourself, move to break even. As soon as it takes out the next little fair value gap right there, you go, great. Now I want to see it take that high. It does. Find some support at that high. It does. Now you're starting to push up into immediate rebalance right up in here. It's just hit that now. Is it going to roll over and come back down from here, or is it going to close above that and then take the highs? One win, one loss. That's a break-even day, man. It's good. So that means on the daily chart, we're coming up into this imbalance over here on the daily chart. So we're coming into that one as well. Yeah, it's on Telegram under the members videos. Box to box, box to box. There's your discount box. There's your premium box. Remember I was telling you it's like to like? A like box. So in other words, we have a like array, which is your immediate rebalance to an immediate rebalance. The last few minutes, I'm losing some energy now. If there's anything else you want me to have a quick peek at before I go, any stocks or anything, let me know. And I will go over that with you. So now you want to start looking for a reversal in oil. I like to see a reversal setting up for oil now. I want to see this day close like that, and then tomorrow catch a nice little discount, or late in Asia, London session, catch a reversal into a swing low for the day. Gold. Gold came back up into the breaker, reversed, traded below that level, come back inside the order block. Now I want to see it go lower. Aim for this discount box over here. Leave that portion open. UNG, there's your net Kamau. I think it was Kamau. Was it you asking me about natural gas and the downside? It's hit it right there now. That's the downside objective. It's hit it. Now it's perfectly hit it and it's reacting off there. So go down. That's what I tell you. When you see this downside objective right here and you say, I'm looking for any reversal in here on the daily. So if it comes down here, you go, I'm looking for a reversal. It starts here. I'm looking for a reversal. I'm looking for a reversal. I don't see anything until 1 hour chart. I'm looking for a reversal. Here's your reversal right here. So it's coming down into a discount area on the hourly. So if your hourly box was here, you draw across, you say, if it touches inside there, I can get 1, 2, 3 entries, or I wait for the change in direction. So here's your change in direction. You're trapping into it now for a long. So now you'd like to see this go long from here. Don't get caught in a bear trap now or a bull trap, because you have to have this structure break above here. The candle to the left of it is the order block. If we trade above that and use that for support, then I'm a little more bullish. Otherwise, I've got to change in direction, and I've already come back into 50% of this range or more. So you've hit the mean threshold, you've rolled over and come back down. You've opened up into this level. So you had a reversal right here. Then this candle went lower, finally traded, or sorry, went higher, traded lower, and then closed here. So now all of a sudden this has been broken to the downside. Then you traded back up, and we're still inside it here. So this could still keep coming lower into this gap right here. So you haven't got a reversal just yet. You got to get a body above here. This open and close below it makes you want to go lower. So you're looking for this piece down here. Body trades above it. You come back inside it to its mean threshold or consequent encroachment of that wick right there. You tap it, going higher. Look at that thing go. Just when I get out of it, it takes off again. Nice. Gary, you got a good run there now, buddy. Carry on with it. Mosaic, yes, it's coming back down to that level we're looking for. I want to see this come into here, hold price, then start to do the next price leg higher. Mosaic could be a $56, $54 stock. Walgreens got nothing. Disney. You're still flat on Disney right now. That's the hour daily. That's what the hourly looks like. Let's see what the hourly looks like. Yeah, you're stuck right in the equilibrium of this range now. So nothing. I got nothing. Oh yeah, carry on, carry on, carry on, and carry on. Oh, this is running back up. So now we're getting above this level on a close. We get above that level on a close. This becomes the important tap. And that's Ford's bottom out for now until maybe July, August. We may come back and revisit this, but this is the next little run higher for Ford. Look for this BISI. It's high and consequent encroachment to hold price to go higher. If it doesn't and starts to eat through and fill this whole thing up, you want to see these old highs get tapped and support price. That's holding. You want to see that continue to hold. Okay, well, that's it for me, you guys. It's continued in a March higher, so now you put your carrot back up again above this level up here at 310, 410. That's the direction we're headed to. And again, lunch hour, you can quite easily go 12 o'clock, take out all this here first, and then go higher. So watch for a potential reversal during 12 o'clock. Like just take out these highs and then reverse, come back down into here for 1 o'clock. And if you run them one more time at 2 o'clock, then you want to see if they're going to run it up to here, which is a full immediate rebalance. Wick hits it. Look for a reversal at 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon for a continuation on the downside. There, now that's taken out. So the body trades above it right here. It's going to continue range extension. Done. Can you check if the latest swing low happened tap to 10 p.m. or 10 a.m.? Low at 10 p.m. I don't know what it is you're looking for, Fubo. Gold. Yeah, gold, I like to see it retrace back into here. And just remember we were saying if it drops below this level, I want to see this provide a level of support and keep coming lower. Looking for range extension. Look for this discount array down here. I look for this 3,000 big figure level to 3,004. After tapping this, you do not want to see, I don't want to see that thing fill. Just come back and tap it. That will give you the equilibrium of this range. Tap it, roll over and come down. So then on the lower time frames, you'll be looking for any reversal that starts occurring right now. So you're starting to look for a 15-minute reversal. There's an immediate rebalance right here. So if you trade below that, trade back into it, look for continuation on the downside. A 5-minute. You've got a change in direction back inside this range here. If you find support off of here, you're going to keep coming higher. You want to see this roll over and take this out on the downside at 3013. Find this as support to extend the range and keep pushing lower. So that's where you start to zero in on it. So if it runs up here and just gives that a kiss, rolls over and take this side out on the downside, then you're like, okay, I'm get back in sync with it, going lower. Gotta go, Abs. Okay, buddy, take care. Thanks for everything. See you tomorrow. Yeah, that's it for me. You're looking for up here. look for support off of here and leave a portion of this open. Other than that, I'm out of here. You guys have a great day, and I will see you. If you like what we're doing, by all means, subscribe. You're welcome. We all give this away for free. It's nobody's selling you anything. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning for a hopefully a nice little retracement back into here, or giving us a SIBI here that we can trade off of to go higher. So we're going to be hunting for opportunities for longs for the rest of the March, April, beginning of May. I'm looking for longs, long term. So that's my deal. I will see you guys. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank you. Thank you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's try and get to 2,000 people before the end of the year. Take care.